And we are live. Thank you for joining us, everybody. You could be just about anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us. And I am Ezra, and this is Jonathan.
And I am Jonathan, and this is Ezra.
And either way you slice it,
you got some loud horsing off.
This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. That's right. We are not experts, therapists, financial advisors, relationship gurus, or parenting coaches. We are, however, enthusiastic amateurs with microphones and too much free time. Anything you hear on the show should absolutely not be used to make life decisions. That includes, but is not limited to, money moves, marriage vows, breakups, makeups, child-rearing strategies, or any situation where logic and responsibility are typically required. We are a comical and satirical show, so if you're taking us seriously, you may already be part of the problem. Now that we've legally covered our behinds, let's get into it.
Okay. Well, welcome back, everybody. We were out for a little 2 week. We were out for a week, so sorry about that, but that's no problem. Jonathan celebrated a wedding anniversary, so congratulations, John.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm welcome.
I was back. Yeah, I was backwards. Yeah, thank you.
But you motherfuckers didn't listen, because when we signed off last, John fucking told you assholes to be nice to one another, and you didn't listen.
It went in one ear and out the other.
Right out the other. Oh, be nice to each other. Oh, hey, kill Charlie Kirk. Like what?
I think he wants us to slay people. Is that what he said? No, I said be nice.
Be nice, you assholes. Why is everybody so mean? And so we don't need to beat the Charlie horse thing.
Hey, I like that. Charlie horse.
We don't need to beat the Charlie horse over and over, because I'm sure everybody's seen enough of it the last 10 days. Everybody's seen it. It's exhausted. And even though we haven't done a show and the shooting happened in 10 days ago, we know just about as much as the shooter as we did fucking 9 days ago.
Right.
Because the story keeps fucking changing and it's flipping, and he's got a trans girlfriend. No, he doesn't. He's conservative. No, he's not. He's fucking liberal, and he's got trans friends, and his boyfriend's a girl, and it's all over the fucking place. So nobody needs to be jumping to any conclusions just yet. They're holding on to the details, and we already know we're not privy to any information. Plus, the investigation's still ongoing, so I don't know why people are expecting to know the ins, that they want to know the ins and outs. Well, they're still investigating.
You know what? And I think this is one of the chaps of social media. I think everybody wants to be the first to know. You know, it used to be, only radio stations or TV stations would have the scoop, but now everybody's like, oh, you know what? This guy said "and" instead of "the" in this one sentence, and it means, and look at the way he's looking. Knock it off, guys.
Well, I mean, there are good independent journalists out there. It's still too fucking soon to be doing that shit. What you're talking about.
But again, okay, so you still have to cross that bridge where you confront the person you think did it or was responsible, or did you do it? And they're going to go, no, I didn't do it. No. And what are you going to do about it? Well, I know you're lying. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I can still get my day in court, right?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, but you assholes aren't nice to each other, and that is probably just majority comes out of one side of the aisle,
the core
than the other.
Of the whole issue is really the core of it. It really is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of the mode of operation from one side of the aisle is if I don't get my way, we're gonna burn some fucking shit down.
Well, yeah,
we're gonna be moving some
so
furniture around here.
think about this. The reason why people are so easily manipulated and controlled is because you're not nice to each other. Everybody's like, fuck that. I'm going to say this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to, for what?
Yeah.
Well, for what?
Well, and then it was like, exactly, because it doesn't solve anything. That's the whole thing about violence in general.
It does nothing. All it does is perpetuate itself.
Yeah. And you don't get to the bottom of anything.
Did I use perpetuate right?
You might have used perpetuate correctly.
High school graduation.
He's a gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah.
But and it was a tumultuous week and a half of it was like one thing after another. You had a Ukrainian refugee get stabbed to death by a black guy in Charlotte. Mm-hmm. Before you know it, Charlie Kirk gets assassinated. And while we're still kind of trying to digest that whole thing, Congress passes some shit of nobody's going to know about anything Epstein list behind everybody's back while everybody's
bye-bye
panicking and worrying about Charlie and that whole situation. They're like, hey, let's just vote really quick so we can put this whole Epstein list to bed. Yeah. And so
all that frenzy's going on.
Yeah. It's still kind of like tumultuous. There's still all this thing. And I really wish people would just give it a minute and let's not jump to any race wars or political wars, or let's just not jump the gun just yet. Because a news story that just popped up, I saw that we'll talk about that I think people need to not overreact here is
this
high school football game. They want to make it a black and white thing. Okay. A black player does something to the white player. I mean, let's just watch the footage. I mean, we're football fans. Let's find out really what's all the hubbub. All right. It looks like a good block. Oh. And yeah, I mean, come on. That was clean. So you got a pancake and then that's called the double pancake. That's called the flapjack because you want to make sure the guy's down. Okay. You want to make sure the guy's down. That's all. It looks clean to me.
Oh.
Okay. That's just good football. Okay. I don't care. I don't care what college or high school you go to. That's just good football.
Listen, guys, if any of you have ever played any football out there, what is the coach always yelling at you? Stay on your block. Stay on your block. You got to block him. Yeah. Coach, he's on the ground. I don't care. Block him again.
Oh, my God.
Stay on your block. You're laughing because you've heard that saying.
Yeah, that's because you're right. That's what they tell you.
Keep your feet moving.
Stay on your fucking block.
Yeah, stay on your block.
So he was just making sure the guy was down. Apparently, the white kid ended up with a broken back, but that's just good football. Yeah.
Really?
He had to go to the hospital because of that. Yeah, broken back.
That doesn't look broken back worthy.
That's what the report said. I mean, maybe we'll get some new information.
That looks like Morgan and Morgan called him on the way to the hospital.
So as if high school's not bad enough these days, you got to worry about, a double pancake blocks in football. You got to worry about, school shooters and stuff. But nobody ever warned you about. Anybody ever warn you about
flapjack?
About bears?
Holy crap. Are you serious?
Did bears get into school? And look at that kid.
Alaska?
He's stuck up on top of the locker. What do you even do?
What do you do?
You pray that the fucking bear don't see you. You start there.
I was going to say, you have to just go into statue mode.
Yeah. Don't fucking breathe.
Don't even flinch. I mean, look, he's concerned about the lunch boxes, though.
Yeah, he was there for food.
Because you can't outrun that bear. Right. You're
not going to
off. I would have.
Oh my God, he's just.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He's gonna tear open. Strong as hell.
Oh my
god.
No! Oh no!
Oh no! See, because he can reach that kid if he sees him.
Yeah.
Oh, are people throwing shit at the bear
man.
as he's going in the rooms? Oh, there's a couple bears in there. I need some details. How in the hell did the bears?
Where was that at? Was that somewhere in America?
I don't know. We're gonna have to go to the comments for clues.
Holy cow!
I told you, Mom, stop putting salmon in my lunch.
That's funny.
Read the part again where she burns her whore mouth on my porridge. Twitter's great. Oh no, is it them again, Yogi? It's always them, Boo Boo.
Oh, that's your favorite.
That is.
Oh man. Sorry.
Time to make schools bear-free zones.
Oh my god. Brian.
It's fake. That's not fake. People are saying it's AI.
How's that AI?
AI's getting good, man.
Oh, it is. I'll tell you what, man. You know what? I forgot to mention that to you. I saw a video that was really damn good. And it was completely it was Trump. It was Trump skateboarding on the White House.
Oh, nice.
Like he was doing grinders and ollieing and all this stuff. And man, I'm telling you, unless you stopped the video and looked, you wouldn't be able to. Like, it was really good. The sound matched the board and everything, and every once in a while you would hear like a little noise coming from the AI Trump, Yeah, it was impressive, and then they threw in Joe Biden grinding on a scooter, like one of those racer scooters. He's like grinding the handrail, Trump's wearing his suit that he always wears, but he's got the airwalks on. It's pretty good. Damn, coffee dried me out.
Oh, this is good too. Because I mean, why wouldn't you? I guess apparently, the mayor of Minneapolis is filming commercials and speaking Somali. Apparently.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people there. Somali.
Magalada, Minneapolis. Damaan, Sha'abka, Somaliyed, Kayimid, Mogadishu, Garowe, Hargeisa, Bosaso, Bedabo, Kismayo, Wahan Rabah, in An Idin Shego.
Wow.
Minneapolis, Wa Magaladina, Wahad Kamid Tihin, Laf Dabarka.
Wow.
Magaladan Ka Digesa, Boshado.
He's spitting hot fire.
Duban.
Hot fire.
See.
All that. Wow, it's impressive. Wow. Little Somalia. That's impressive stuff. Oh, this is nice. It's a good one too. So apparently, that's what's great about the internet. Nothing's really ever truly deleted.
True.
So here's Jimmy Kimmel celebrating when Trump and everybody else got fucking banned off everything.
Trump has been suspended from Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and even Snapchat. But don't worry, Mr. President, there are still plenty of apps you do have access to. You still have Spotify to drown out the sound of millions of people cheering as you leave. You still have Pet Finder since you're on the outs with Mike Pence. You have Cameo, which is your primary source of income. You can still play Among Us, a game where everyone accuses each other of being against them. You'd love it. You could play Pokemon Go. You and Donnie Jr. can hunt Pikachus together. And when no one else wants you, don't forget, there's always your old friend, the Domino's Pizza Tracker. Not only did Trump get banned from Twitter, Google, Apple, and Amazon removed the Parler app from their platforms. Parler is where all the right-wingers gather to post QAnon nonsense and misspell the word parlor. And no one was more upset about Parler going away than a sneaky little congressman named Devin.
But it's more than just the financial aspect of that. Republicans have no way to...
The universe loves irony.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, again, that goes back to the beginning of the show. Well, why can't you just be nice? Why can't you just be...
Because they're scumbag pieces of shits that are doing what they're told. Okay, they get a fucking script to read. That's what they get paid to do. Hey, stupid, just read the fucking lines. And they're like, but I met Trump. I actually kind of liked him.
He's not that bad of a guy. I mean,
so okay, you think he's a good guy? So I guess that $14 million mansion that you fucking live in.
Yeah.
You still want to live there, or do you want to live in a fucking townhouse?
Or are you bumping all the way down to a $500,000 home somewhere in the middle of America? Is that what you're doing?
Is that what you want? Because,
Which to me, that sounds pretty good. I don't know, It was funny, though, because, that was one of the things. And look, I got my things with Bill Maher, but I did like that Bill Maher went on his show and did the whole thing about him meeting Trump. I thought that was great. I really did.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. And I loved how Bill Maher brought the actual list of insults that Donald Trump said to him. And Bill Maher said, and I asked him to sign it. And he did. And he did.
And he showed it. Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, because the guy's, come on. He's a ham. He knows what he's doing.
Exactly. He knows. He knew that Bill Maher was going to take that back on his show. And people would be like, no way. He freaking signed it. Of course he did. Of course he did.
Trump just posted some.
That's the trifecta then, right? Well, who's left? Seth Meyers, or is he already gone?
I don't even know who that is.
Seth Meyers. He used to be on SNL. Then he got a talk show. He used to be a comedian.
He's probably long gone.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not ringing a bell, then it's probably. So that's Jimmy Kimmel. Who went? What's the guy's name? Stephen Colbert. And did Jimmy Fallon lose his job too?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
I thought there was one more. They still got Johnny Stewart.
Yeah. All this news keeps Candace Owens stirring the fucking pot, because now she's saying, she got to see the footage from, apparently there was a guy close to Charlie who was working on his team, and within 5 minutes of the shot, and then them carrying his body away, this guy takes that very same chair that Charlie was sitting in, slides it over, and stands on it to take down the cameras that were above his head. There was a couple cameras up there, or at least a camera that I know of. So he stood on a blood-soaked fucking chair to hurry up and take those cameras down.
Why would he
now
do
the guy, she said that he said, because she spoke with him, to preserve the footage, I guess. And I wonder if I could find anything on it so they could say it better than I. I could probably just go find Candace. Well, anyway, she got to see the footage because she asked, "Hey, can I see it?" And he's like, "No, like absolutely not," for numerous reasons. Because one, he gave it to the FBI and local police, a copy of it, and so it's under investigation number 2. And so she was like, and he was in fear of his life that he wasn't going to travel anywhere. But she just said, "Oh, put me on FaceTime and just point it at the screen so I can see it." And so he did. And she had him rewind it over and over and over just so she can come with the conclusion that there was no exit wound. There was no exit wound, but he got shot with a 30-06, which would have, like if it went in through his front of his neck, it would have exploded the back of his neck.
Well, it would have ripped his head off, honestly.
Yeah. So,
or you know what I mean? Like, especially getting hit in the neck, it would have probably ripped that side of his neck off. That's a very fast bullet.
Yeah.
Even at 200 yards, that I think the 30-06 doesn't even lose steam until after 300. I mean, there's a reason why that gun is the preferred gun for hunters, because, yeah, it'll do the job if you hit the animal right, you know?
Yeah.
You know what, though? Come to think of it, not that I've seen a lot of deer shot, but that is the preferred weapon to shoot deer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really remember
it's a very
seeing
popular.
a lot of exit wound stuff from deers being shot with that bullet.
Deers. Bears.
I don't know how to feel about Candace Owens.
Friday. What are we going to discuss today? Well, it has been going viral. A mere minutes after Charlie Kirk is shot, there are 2 men that look rather mysterious. They appear, they move his chair, and they take down the camera that's directly or was directly behind his head. Why did they do that? Well, fortunately, I was able to establish connection with one of those individuals, and I was also able to see the footage with my own eyes. What I saw was very interesting, but what I didn't see was even more interesting. So let's jump right back into this. Welcome back to Candace.
I don't know about her, man.
First.
Huh?
I don't know about her.
I don't know about Candace either. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know what's going on with a bunch of people. Tucker, I don't know what's been going on with him.
Yeah, what's going on
Candace? He's like on a anti-Israel crusade.
Well, that goes hand in hand with we both kind of felt that he had the goodbye speech with his family a while ago when he walked away from Fox. You know, he probably told his family, look, at any point in time I could be fishing and then all of a sudden,
yeah, lights are out. I mean, that we covered that interview that he did with Ted Cruz, and yeah, he was grilling him pretty hard. So
yeah, that was. I'm sure he got a few phone calls after that.
And then Candace has kind of been jabbing at Israel for a long time too. I mean, there's a lot of people jabbing at Israel, but I don't see the. Okay. It all really starts.
Lay it out.
It all really starts from the Palestine war that they just ran shot over them and haven't stopped. And so a lot of people be like, all right, he's dead. Okay. Like, you know, he's already dead. Stop, you know, but they're not stopping. So people will be like, all right, that's it. But now it's turning into Israel's got their hands in fucking everything. Right. Now it's like, oh, they did 9/11. Oh, they played a part in 9/11. Oh, they played a part in JFK. And now some traumatic thing can't happen, like Charlie Kirk getting assassinated, without some people going, I bet it was Israel. Mm-hmm. It's like, dude, you don't know. You don't even know. You're guessing.
Yeah, they're guessing.
And like, that's a bad look when you're guessing that. And then when it comes out, or it may never come out, that they didn't have anything to do with it. So how do you fucking look now?
So that was my point in the very beginning of the podcast, was you're just going to be stabbing in the dark, and you're going to be saying things that are, for lack of a better term, inflammatory. Everybody's guessing. Nobody's going to know. The people who do know are never going to let that out. Never. Because we still don't know what happened to JFK, and that was 60-something years ago. We're not going to know. Period. End of story. You're not going to find out. So, I mean, and the danger of it is again, going back to our statement that we say, be nice, be kind. That's more than just a, friendly, hey guys, see you next week, be nice. No, seriously, take it serious. Stop saying things that are going to be inflammatory and it could actually hurt other people, And I think that was the whole point of what Jim Brewer was getting at, is, to me, again, this is my opinion, I think this is a spiritual thing, where it's, how much are you going to let this darkness in on you? How much are you going to give it? Because if you give enough of yourself away to it, you're going to wind up in a really dark place. You're not going to know who you are or anything else. And it's bad.
Well, and it's one of those famous sayings that I'm totally going to botch, but where they say, when you're fighting the enemy, be careful you don't turn into them.
Yeah, become them.
And so that's kind of the thing. Although, again, just throwing darts at a dartboard and saying, "Oh, it's Israel,"
you don't know.
Is a bit different, and because like this left-right paradigm, I know we've been beating the drum on this podcast for 14 episodes, and we'll continue to that again. The two-party system is an illusion. However, we've had it in place for so long,
right, that people are anchored to it,
super anchored to it. And I even find myself having to catch myself when I get like really riled up about something. I have to catch myself and go, wait, like, Ezra, remember, it's you're getting pissed off at the illusion,
right?
Although it's hard because a lot of the repercussions are quite real, even though the system's an illusion. I mean, people are still dying and getting assassinated. So these are real things that are happening because of the illusion that other people won't wake up from, which is
and I know you're not going to understand this reference, but you're going to understand like what I'm saying. And this is funny because what you just said is you're getting pissed off at the illusion. So to me, the height of me watching the WWE was when Stone Cold was there, The Rock and Triple H. They were the pinnacle of the wrestling world. And there was this big feud, and it was, everybody of course loves Stone Cold and The Rock. They're the good guys, right? So, depending on what fence you're or what side you root for, they're the best. And then you have the bad guy, the heel, Triple H, who in the middle of one of Rock's ring, fights, he would come up behind him and hit him in the chair. People at work where I worked at would seriously be pissed off at Triple H because he ruined The Rock's match and he ruined his chance for the Intercontinental Championship belt. It would, and it banned him from WrestleMania. But at first I thought it was a joke, but like there were some people who were really pissed off. And I was like, it's a show, right? Like, like you got to calm down.
No, it ain't, John.
It's fucking real. You know?
Fuck you. It's
Yeah.
fucking real. Like, yeah.
You like Triple H then? I'm like, no. It's just a show, man.
But it's so much easier to differentiate wrestling to global politics.
Yeah, but people still get mad because, if you're a Republican and, Nancy Pelosi comes out and hits RFK with a chair, you're like, that bitch.
It was in the script.
It was, yeah, or I shouldn't even say Pelosi. I should say, what's her face? Elizabeth Warren. They're always going at it,
Oh.
And then people will go to their Twitter, people will go to the Facebook, and they go to this, and they're like, can you believe this? And yes, I can. It's all part of the show, folks. How boring would it be to have a show where your side always wins all the time?
So these guys here can't keep the plan rolling if it is just one team winning all the time.
Right. Yeah. So it has to go back and forth.
It has to keep volleying back and forth so that
because how else are they? You're not going to tune in if you're just like, well, the Republicans are killing it, so I guess I'll just maybe I'll pick up fishing. I don't know. Yeah,
or the Democrats are killing.
Either one. Either one.
And more Democrats than Republicans are killing.
That's interesting to me. Who killed them? Before we get them a library, I'd like to know who did it. I think that's the best way for us to learn. The best way for us to remember is to study, right? That's what I learned at grade school. That's what we're doing right now.
Obnoxious statement. I'd like to know who did it. Well, you're not gonna.
Don't be condescending either to
that
whole fucking passive aggressive shit.
Yeah.
Studying this and learning everything. Let's at first address what many people have been emailing me constantly, asking me, Kent, you got to look into this. You got to look into this. Look at these two strange men. We're going to refer to this as Cameragate. It's Cameragate. And I want to say this, shout out to all who moves Charlie's chair. That's a crime scene. That's not good. And he moves it because he wants to stand on it as he takes down the cameras or the camera rather, that is just above Charlie's head. That's the camera that I'm talking about on the right-hand side. That's a camera that I'm referring to. And we are going to now take a look at him. And he is also the individual, as many of you pointed out, that was near Charlie or just before the assassination. But let's check out that footage of him in the immediate aftermath, kind of switching around the cameras, the two of them. Take a look.
Out fireworks. This area. We cordon off this up. Safety team is here. I just heard them say that.
He thought to himself, fuck it. Let me just contaminate the whole crime scene by using this blood-soaked fucking chair to stand down and get this fucking camera down. What a fucking retard.
Active shooter, Charlie Kirk has been shot. Charlie Kirk got hit, is what the security detail just said.
Don't worry, guys. We're going to get closer. This is just a wide shot so you can see what's going on here, and then we'll get a bit closer. I know you guys have pulled apart this footage. That is directly above where Charlie was sitting and would be able to provide, therefore, a lot of insight. And then you can see he kind of sits the camera onto the desk, and it looks like he removes the SIM card from it, or the SD card, if you will, which we're watching right here.
Frantically removing the SD card.
Yeah.
What What's the fucking rush? Why are you trying so hard to get that shit out of there?
So I'm going when I saw this footage. Who is that? Like, actually, I should be able to figure this out because I've got a pretty big network at Turning Point USA. I'm the person's wearing shades. I'm not recognizing the.
Yeah. You're also banned from speaking from any of their events. Yeah. Candace, you're closely knit with Turning Point, even though I'm sure she's got plenty of contacts. Yes. But
yeah.
All right. I still want to hear her out because I haven't heard. I don't know what her angle is here. So I guess she's getting there.
Individual. And I reach out to somebody on the inside and I'm just like, who's this person? And they tell me the person's name. And I go, oh, wait a second. And I look again. I'm like, I know this person because it's been a few years, but I know this person. This person's been around Turning Point for quite some time, for years. Like I said, back when I was working at Turning Point, early days. So I'm like, I'm just going to reach out. Obviously, I know this individual. I'm going to reach out and I'm going to say, hey, what's up with this? Where is this footage? Why did you do this? What were you doing up there on the rocks?
I just want to know. I'm going to have to kind of like start skimming through this because she talks for a long time. But, and I'm no lawyer. I'm not savvy with our laws. But if a crime is under investigation, you can't just be Candace Owens and call this guy and go, hey,
what's up with this?
I want to see that footage.
Yeah.
Well, you can't because it's under investigation. So, like, the policemen and detectives and the FBI are reviewing it. I don't think I can just give it to you.
Yeah.
Can you? But again, I'm not savvy with law. Maybe journalists, it doesn't make sense that they would be able to have access. Otherwise, anytime there's a crime, you would think CNN and Fox and all these news places would be like, check this out. We got all this footage from this, that, and the third. But they don't. They let the agencies do their work. And then as they release little tidbits, then they go on their news channels and then tell us little plebs, here's little droplets of information we got.
Right.
But maybe this is what makes Candace Owens so badass. Because apparently he gave her, well, she's getting there, but apparently he gave her shit.
What's up? Like, this is not the first thing I would do if I had just witnessed Charlie Kirk being shot. And I'll say this right now. He was extremely forthcoming. Like, as soon as I reached out, I just sent a text because I still had his number. And he was extremely forthcoming, immediately got onto the phone. And first and foremost, I should say, obviously, he's seeing all of these clips going viral and he is fearful for his family. He doesn't have any security and people are looking, And he said, look, as you can see in the footage, I was sitting right to the left or to the left of Charlie when Charlie got shot. And I instantly knew that he was not going to be okay. I instantly to check in.
Get to the part where he gives you the shit.
The first thing that I thought is that I better secure the footage and be helpful and hand that footage over to the feds. Well, obviously that's where things get into a pickle with me because we don't trust the feds, right? I'm like, no.
Like Candace don't trust the feds now.
We don't trust the feds, so let me have that footage. Okay. Okay. Stupid.
Like, could he get in trouble?
Yeah, she could too. That's impeding an investigation. You get arrested for that. With the feds that you don't trust. They could come
your boy,
to your house.
Bongino.
Yeah. Bongino.
You don't trust him or Cash? That's what she's saying.
Yes, he's going to be sitting in your living room in a white suit with a white hat and a black jacket. Candace, sit down.
Yeah, with plastic wrap all over the floor and walls.
we don't trust the feds. We don't got to do that. Just let me have the footage. I'm like, just send me the footage, please. Let me look at it. There's a lot of conspiracies.
This
we
is
don't.
So
okay,
ridiculous.
Look at, and I won't mock her too much about not trusting the feds. I get it. Okay, I'm highly skeptical of feds too, Mister. He killed himself. Okay, but so I get it. But you don't go, yeah, give that shit to me, like you said. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Candace. How stupid.
They're floating around.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
And because the feds came out on national TV and said he killed himself, you're gonna stick your nose into that? You're gonna call this guy and tell him, give me the footage.
No fear. Candace has no fear.
No fear.
Zero fear. She just gave birth. Right. She's a mother, and she's risking it all for the biscuit.
She's a tiger. I look at her and I say, she's a tiger.
Right now, people don't know what to believe. People are doing what I would say, credible videos. People that certainly have the credibility are ballistics experts that are saying that. I'm getting inundated with messages.
Uh-oh. What happened?
That was my internet. Sorry, folks. The internet's back, though. We just gave a little hiccup. Shouldn't have done that. I got good service.
I pay for premium.
And it just did it again.
It did it again.
What the frick?
It's the feds.
Oh.
It's the feds.
It's rated. Just did it again. I got a house full of kids, and they're all fucking on their tablets and PlayStations and
on their devices.
Come internet. All right, says we're back. All right.
From people that hunt, people that are in the military, saying that this had to have come from another direction. This footage could help. As if nothing else, let me help you. Let me formally debunk that by seeing this footage. Like, could you send this footage over to me? Well, he didn't want to send the footage over to me without checking with Turning Point lawyers. I said, look, technically, you own the footage. Like, you and some other people own the footage. Like, let me just see the footage. Because
let me coerce you into federal charges.
I was going to say, so she's coercing this guy to commit a federal crime. Awesome.
Because she wants to break the case.
What were we talking about earlier?
Because
everybody break the case.
Everybody wants to be the first one to say, I said it first.
I
said it first. It's not worth the federal charges.
Because why go through lawyers? Like, I just want to see the footage. And also I asked the question, why not just release it? We've already seen the worst thing that you could possibly see from the front, right? Like, the front is what is a traumatizing video. And I understand that he wants to afford his wife some protection. Like, this has, to experience that, Erica, so many people watching the love of your life in the last second of their life, it's traumatizing. I'm traumatized by it, right? That's not my husband and the father of my children. And so out of a loyalty to Erica, he also doesn't want to give more footage to the internet. But I said, look, I'm not going to publish it. I just want to see it. And I think you should let me see that because people trust me. They know that I'm very serious about this. I don't care about anything right now other than figuring out who killed Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, Candace is going to crack the case.
Candace is on the case.
Yeah, she's going to crack the case.
short run, he agrees that rather than send the footage, he will get onto a FaceTime call with me and he will show me the footage on his computer. He did that, and I watched the footage, and I'm going to tell you what I saw. And to the people specifically, the people that are in the military, people that know weapons, I'm telling you this because you might be able to add more color or more clarity here. What you would expect to see, if given the weapon that they have said did this, the bullet they have said did this. I don't know anything about any of this, so I'm just telling you what I saw. Okay. First and foremost, there is nothing gory about this shot at all. And so again, I am still going to work with him to get me the footage so that I think it should be shared. There's nothing gory about this footage from the back. The thing that really stood out to me, and I just kept asking him to replay it over and over and over again, is that there's no blood. There's no blood. From the back. There is no blood. So I think a lot of people were wondering whether or not that bullet pierced and went out to the back. I think I vaguely even remember, and Skylar, you can maybe live look this up, but like I thought the feds were saying they were looking for a bullet at some point, which is now very alarming to me. I don't understand that. How could they have been looking for a bullet? Because if I'm not seeing, and there isn't, I'm telling you, what happens in the front is not what happens in the back at all. If I'm not seeing any blood, what are we to take from that?
That you don't know shit about ballistics or bullets, or you should leave it to the fucking professionals. Yeah. That's what I get. All right, so that's the crusade Candace is on. I get it. Okay. She wants to be the first to break the story. All right. Well,
I want to be the first. Yep.
Yeah.
Good about it. Yeah. Anyway.
Anywho.
I think it's kind of crazy how she's coercing this guy into federal crimes.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Okay.
Like if I had that footage and it's Candace Owens, and she's like, "Hey, we go back a bunch of years."
Yeah.
What, technically, that's your property.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and fuck the government, fuck the feds.
I mean, that's what I've been saying. That's why I've been hanging with Charlie.
Right. Turning Point USA. I think that was their slogan was fuck the feds.
Yeah. F them.
And so, yeah. But continuing to, I go, Candace, what are you doing right now? But fucking knock it off. All right.
I'm hearing a lot of requests. I'm hearing a lot of coercing from your mouth. But what I'm not hearing is dollar bills ruffling. I don't hear any of that.
Yeah, she didn't ever bring that up.
Or even like the weight of a bag that might appear over by me, so I could maybe disappear for a little while. What are we maybe?
Yeah. Do you have enough fucking relocation money?
Yeah.
Since I'm going to have to go on the fucking lam?
Yeah, I got to hide from the
for
feds.
Pretty much the rest of my life.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you say? And I got to figure out there's a handful of countries in the world that don't extradite to the United States. But you got to be able to afford to live there with security.
With security. Cameras and the whole bit.
And actually, those are just how my mind thinks is if you are in one of those countries that does not extradite to the U.S., that's actually better for the U.S. because then they'll just send in a SEAL team or something like that. And you'll never be heard from again.
Unbelievable. Let's hear what our boy's fucking up to here.
Who? Oh God.
Buckle up, folks. Buckle up, because you know this is gonna be a fucking bumpy ride with this guy.
Just look at the look on his face.
Okay. I've been telling everybody, wait till we have evidence of an inside job or a cover-up. That's all I've been saying. We know Andy was out killing people, Tranifa, all that's a real deal. But now, I can't believe this.
Fucking look at his face. He's like,
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe I'm about to say what I'm about to just fucking say right now. Oh boy.
Because he's thinking about his turn in the crosshairs.
Oh, he's gonna be a willing. Did I tell you I saw his post on Twitter? He said he's gonna do the, because now who's gonna do the college debates and sit down and talk with the college kids?
Yeah, you told me. Yeah, that's gonna go great with Alex Jones.
These guys here would love for him to set up at a booth in college. Are you kidding? They're going to be like, you dumb son of a bitch.
Well, they've actually called him and said, please, Alex, please do it. Please.
Yeah. Just put yourself on a silver platter for us, too.
Yes.
When you're sitting down, make sure it's a silver platter that your big ass is sitting on.
Because we're going to get you day one.
Day one. Hey.
Person for TP USA just posted 2 hours ago that they talked to the coroner and that Charlie Kirk was shot with a 30-06 in the left side of his neck, the carotid artery, and that he's a man of steel, and that the bones in his neck that are like chicken bones stopped a bullet that travels 2,500 feet a second out of the barrel at 200 yards, depending on the grain of the cartridge and the rest of it. Probably hit him at 1,900 feet per second. I've shot hogs at 500 yards, 30-06, right to the side. Tiny hole, blows a 4-inch hole out to the side. We're talking through 2 feet of a hog. Boom. Hit him in the head, brain completely blows up. They just said he got shot with a 30-06, and that it didn't go through, and it gets better. I'll post this on top of his tweet. That they didn't find a bullet. He says he talked to the coroner. This is a spokesperson for TP USA. So I don't jump on things till I have evidence. And then I talked to the White House 2 days ago, high-level sources. They said, no, the cover-up's on. All the accomplices, the tranny for people, 6, 7 that were online the day before said he'll be dead tomorrow. They're not investigating it. They've been told lone gunman shut it down. So I'm not eating crow here. I never said it could have not been a false flag or a setup. I just simply said, when I see evidence, I'll cover it. And I certainly couldn't, before his body was cold, say Israel did it with no evidence. Israel was definitely pissed off at him and does stuff like that. So maybe Israel did it. But I will not sit there until I have evidence. But now we have, this is retarded, people. I mean, I shot a buffalo with a 308. That's weaker than a 30-06, but somewhere around. The bullet went through a bull buffalo. More reports coming on this, folks. We're being lied to. This is a cover-up.
Sorry, Alex. I'm not done.
Can you imagine being married to that guy?
I don't know. I don't. So this is hard for me.
What did you put in this pot roast? Oh, I put rosemary and thyme and parsley. Wrong. I think you put a little something else in there. Maybe a little clove. I'm being lied to.
It's it's hard for me because
that's your boy, man.
He's my Morpheus.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I still poke fun at it, literally everybody. So yeah. I'm still going to poke fun of Alex. But yeah, I don't know. If there's somebody I'm going to listen to throughout this, it'll probably be him because he's been kind of, like he said, he's not going to report on shit until he's gotten like actual evidence.
Yeah,
so
because he learned his lesson with Sandy Hook. So yeah, he's gonna make sure he's got documentation.
All his ducks in a row. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that is funny. No, not funny. That there was no exit wound on a 30-06 round. That's definitely suspicious.
Listen,
and
here's the thing, okay?
And they didn't find a round either.
I work for the FBI and I'm a ballistics expert, okay? Do you have the credentials that I have? No, you don't. So for me to try to explain to you how this happened, it's going to take a while, and I just don't feel like doing it. So shut up and go away. That's how it happened. That's how the phone.
Well, so goes. I think that's what he's kind of saying, really, because whatever the official story that they've given us is, little by little turning out to be hogwash. So,
well, yeah, but the whole thing, this is the point of. I feel again we're starting to veer off into this path of, we want to know who did it and who's, all these pieces, and we're going to put the puzzle together. We're going to be the first ones to say, "Oh, this." Who cares? The point is, why are we at this point? Because we love to just be at odds with each other, and that's sad as a society in this country. It's sad, and you should be nice to each other.
Well, being nice to each other and wanting to know the details of Charlie Kirk's assassination is kind of.
But for what? What's that going to do? Is that going to make you sleep better at night?
Yeah, I think knowing the facts about it would probably make a lot of people sleep better at night.
Why?
Well, because then they'll know where to direct their frustration and anger towards.
Okay. And then what? Then they're going to unleash holy hell on those people? On all of them?
Possibly.
No matter how big or small the group is?
Possibly.
Yeah, okay. I mean, if that works out for you.
You know what, John?
You're logging me off.
Go to fucking bed. This is now the Ezra Show. Thanks, everybody, for sticking around. And that band's gone now. He can't hurt you.
That man's gone now.
Yeah, people want to. Okay, so it's human nature to want a pound of flesh. And if you don't know whose pound of flesh you want to rip out, it starts to get frustrating. The only thing I can say to play middle ground for me is just, well, we got to wait. Sorry, you're not going to know right now. It's still under investigation. And see, this is the problem with people jumping to fucking conclusions, because for Alex to hear from the White House saying, "Oh yeah, there was no exit wound. Oh yeah, we didn't find a bullet," to go, "Aha! Mm-hmm. I knew you motherfuckers were lying." No, you just didn't wait until some of these details are coming out. You just wanted to, again, get to the front of the line and be like, "Oh, I figured it out. I know who did it." Like, no, you got to wait. And now, like these things, who knows? What if it was a crazy odd thing that, well, I don't know where the fuck the bullet disappeared to. Maybe he's got a dimensional portal in his. But
it could be possible.
It could be possible that the bullet did go in and ricochet down. I don't know. And it's somewhere in his abdomen. I don't think the poor guy already had a funeral and he's buried.
Yeah.
And you think they would have found it. But then that's stupid because see, and again, I hate being able to make arguments for both sides of this. So, okay. If there was no exit wound, so it couldn't have been a 30-06. And what if it was 9 mil or whatever? What did he did he get fucking stabbed? Was it a poison dart? What, you know?
Could have been a blow dart.
Again, you could sit and drive yourself crazy trying to surmise all the different scenarios and situations. And in each time somebody comes out and guesses, it's going to be until you fucking find out that they're like, okay, we're finished the investigation. Here's what it was. Whatever. This guy had a trans lover. He was very affectionate towards the trans community. He was pissed off. He assassinated Charlie because he was pissed off about Charlie's not liking the trans community. So that's why he did it. It could be really cut and simple, just like that. But no, now it's got to be Israel. And then it's got to be, there was no bullet. It was a magical bullet. The bullet dissolves.
It does.
Is that what kind of bullet it was? It was a dissolving bullet?
Mm-hmm.
They have those?
Yeah. I saw it on the news, man.
Well, that's...
So yeah, I mean, you going down that tunnel right there. I mean, again, what does it matter? Because even when they come out and say, well, this is what happens, 50% of the people are going to say that's horseshit. 50% of the people are going to go, okay, well, I guess that's what happened. And then guess what that branches into? That branches into another beautiful little field of hatred and arguments for people to frolic through. You believe that shit? Yeah. You're a piece of shit, you know.
Well, at some point too, you gotta come to that realization. Just about most anything that the government ends up telling us, you're either going to have just one of those two options.
Yeah,
they tell us something, and you either go, all right,
yeah, okay,
or you start going down a rabbit hole, being like, no, that's bullshit. There's no fucking way, and so. And either way, though, but some of the shit it does matter. I know you got this heavy black pill thing going on right now, where you're like, what difference does it make?
Me?
Who cares? I mean, really, at the end of the day, does it fucking matter?
It's not.
Who shot Charlie Kirk? Does it matter? Because why? Why does it matter? Like, it's like, come on.
But matters. How does that? Okay, but how does that apply to your everyday life? How does that apply?
Again, it matters because who the fuck did it and for why? And you always, when somebody murders somebody, the whole fucking thing detectives are wanting, because they already got the guy. They got all the evidence. They want to know why. And it's important to know the why, because then if you don't have something to fill that blank spot in your mind to understand the why, then you're going to start making shit up. And then, although you're saying if when you do find out, then it's going to just fuel more hatred and opposition. It could be tenfold if you don't know.
Yeah.
Because now you're just making shit up. We got people saying it was Israel.
So I guess, you know what, then my point is, even if they give you a why, it's not going to change anything. People are still going to make up stuff. People are still going to come to their own conclusions because they think that they have it figured out. They're not going to believe what the official report is or their whatever, you know. That to me is the sickness that is going on in this country, where everybody believes that they're always right about everything, and you know, it's like, well, you know, not really.
Sometimes you're not.
Sometimes you're not. You know, I mean, throughout the course of my normal day, I'm known to make a mistake or two.
Because then, really, with that, I mean, so with that mindset, you would basically have to apply that to everything, which I guess most people should, but to some degree go, well, they said that it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So what? Or
well, then you make that's not the same thing, because
the economy's
if it's
doing
rain
better
tomorrow,
who cares?
Then you make play. Then you bring an umbrella with you or whatever. But okay, so let's just say they have complete transparency and they tell you, okay, well, this is why it happened. This is who did it, and this is everything. Okay, you know what? Okay, so you'll be able to say, okay, then, all right, well, now I know. You're not going to prepare your day or do anything different in your day because of that knowledge. You're not going to then say, you know what? I think I will take that night class now, and I think I will start my college degree for engineering. Now that I know that this happened this way, I think I'm going to go back to school. That's not what's going to happen. You know, I think I am going to start that business now. I'm really good at plumbing. I think now that I know this, now I'm going to start a business as a plumber. That's not what happens. And I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be, dismissive, but, the machine is just feeding itself. That's my point, is that the machine is feeding itself because so many people do feel like it is important. And yes, I'm not saying that it's not important, but it shouldn't be consuming your life and actually affecting how you actually interact with people. It shouldn't be doing that. I guess that's more my point. I guess that's a softer way of saying it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't interact. It shouldn't interfere with how you interact with people or anything else like that. And you know what I mean? Do I gotta turn my camera off? So I gotta go now.
Back to the Ezra show.
I don't know. I mean, poke holes in it, man. What do you think?
Yeah, no, you make a fair argument. But
and I'm not taking away from the tragedy of it. I mean, it's a tragic thing that happened. I'm not saying that it isn't. So I'll say that too.
Yeah. However, we shouldn't let it affect how we treat each other, though.
We shouldn't. I don't think that we should.
So when it's Alex Jones next, we should we're still be respectful and treat everybody nice. And then when it's Candace Owens, we'll just be respectful and be kind and be nice and take the high road. And then when it's JD Vance, we're going to take the high road on this one. We're going to turn the temperature down. Well, because that's what the left, Democrats want.
I'll tell you what, I'll say this. That's what I would do. I'm not saying that anybody has to listen to me or follow anything. I'm not saying that at all. But that's, because once
it's good advice.
Once you once you go down that path, there's no coming back. There's no coming back.
Yeah, it's sound advice. It really is. I mean, again, if one, and again, that's the teachings of Christ.
It is. And that's where I get it from.
So, but I'm pretty sure when Christ was on the cross, he said, "You motherfuckers ain't God's people no more." Pretty sure he said that on his way up when he said it. So it's funny because it's true. I'm here all week, folks. But it is because, like you said, right? Once once you go down, and that's what it is, and I think that's probably the importance of Charlie Kirk's death was, and I think for the most part everybody hopes that it's not, but it does mark okay, you guys did that, now there's no going back, because you can't undo that. You can't, you know what I mean? And again, sound advice to not get all, and I'm just a normie, I'm not getting involved, but there are people who are way more invested in the game than I am that probably will or can and may like do something outrageous, that is something I would never condone, because again, political violence of any kind, again, we said this at the top of the show, any sort of violence doesn't solve anything. Nothing.
Yeah.
Because somebody's you disagree with somebody and you just beat them to a pulp. Is that, you feel better now? You feel better?
I mean, you might.
Did it solve anything? Because you both still never resolved anything.
Say, the person you beat up probably still feels the same, probably even stronger now.
Yeah. And now they're going to come back twice as hard.
Right.
But not just that, you didn't talk out the differences, and that is solely the main foundation and basis of what the First Amendment is. Yeah. So you think differently than me about something. Cool. Let's sit down at the table. You bring your ideas. I'll bring my ideas, and we'll weigh them out against each other.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fucking kill you.
Right.
You know, and it's like, and I'm not going to threaten violence on you. And I'm not going to tell my friends that they should hate you too, because you think differently than me. Then they should, let's burn down a police station because I don't like what you're saying. It's like, let's talk it out. And again, and that's where I think probably the violence comes in, because they've had the debates, they've had the talks, and maybe they feel like they're not getting anywhere with it. So they're just like, fuck it, I'm going to choose violence now.
Well, right. And why are they not getting anywhere with it?
Because it's stupid and retarded.
No, because it hits a ceiling. It hits a ceiling. It falls on deaf ears. Like, when you actually bring these concerns to people who can supposedly do something about it, they're like, oh, that's a great, great
but we're not doing that.
I'm going to bring it to Congress. I'll tell them, that you guys are starving to death and that you've had this knee replacement on deck for 20 years. But, I think free healthcare and some help with food and all, because you're disabled. Yeah, I think, I'll bring it up to Congress. And Congress is like, seriously, man, knock it off.
So when it comes to that's how CEO health insurance guys get killed in New York City.
Yeah, again, not the way to handle it.
Yeah, that wasn't the way to handle it.
Just not buy the product, because it's a product at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a service. Although, let's be real, I think our insurances in this country are fucked.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're like that because they have the money to influence people who make laws.
Correct. Correct. Not our healthcare system. All of our doctors and nurses are angels.
Great people.
I'm saying the insurances that have to pay those people for doing the services on you are the fucking problem.
Yeah.
When you get your itemized bill, if you've ever spent a couple days at the hospital and you see you spent $75 for a fucking throat lozenge, come on.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for a Halls.
Knock it off. For one. You didn't even get the whole strip for $75. You got one.
Right, you got one individually wrapped Halls.
Yeah. Fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But on the other side of the argument, you can't have, you can. I was like, you can't have free healthcare. You can if you take a small little slice out of our military budget. You could. But if you want to keep the military budget where it's at and give free health care, you're going to have to raise them taxes a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. And then, they'll take the majority of that new raise, and what little bit is left, we'll try to help you out as best we can.
Go to their 5th beach house.
Right.
Oh, man. It's insane.
Yeah. How about those Bears, huh?
Nope.
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 Not going down that path?
No. We could. But I don't want to mix I don't want to mix my politics with sports. Definitely trying to keep them separated.
Let's do something lighthearted, man.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh my God. Breaking news. A mass shooting just happened right now.
Come on, man. Seriously?
In New Hampshire at a country club.
Right now?
Yeah.
It's 11:30 at night, man.
Yeah, at a country club.
What, they having an all-nighter?
He was shouting "Free Palestine."
Oh, God.
Oh, this looks fun.
That's actually really concerning.
Just weird. This is weird. A glitch in the Matrix. A woman freezes mid-movement in a Los Angeles parking lot.
That's actually really concerning.
I don't know. That's a glitch in the Matrix.
Or she's like stroke.
What the hell? That's crazy, man.
Oh my God.
Her bags are swinging.
No one is standing that perfect.
Look at this guy.
Maybe she's on fentanyl. Nah, because then she'd be slouching.
Yeah, she'd be slouched over at the waist, right?
Noticing this? Look, no one's seeing this. What is going on? Look, even
that's crazy.
Come on, she's got to be on drugs.
Maybe she's doing the hokey pokey.
Whoa.
When you got to freeze. What's that one where you got to freeze?
That's actually really concerning.
She's on drugs, huh?
What's the one where you got to freeze? Like a hokey pokey or something?
Nah, the hokey pokey's putting your left foot in.
Yeah. And you turn it all about.
Yeah.
You do the hokey pokey.
What is this? A giant.
A giant?
A giant's caught on camera. Come on. This is another Bigfoot fucking kind of footage.
Is this a giant? That guy moving around on the ground, they think he's a giant?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know what, though? It got us to click on it.
Oh, look, there's a little zoomed in thing.
Dude, that's the Patterson video.
What's the Patterson video?
That Bigfoot video?
Oh, the famous Bigfoot one?
Yeah, isn't it called the Patterson or I think it's Patterson or Pearson. Look at that.
I don't know.
Like, there's no way somebody made a skull and left it out there like that. Oh,
Yeah, come on.
Stupid. It's stupid. I like the AI videos of megalodons.
Not just a religious scene.
You know?
Of Megalodon?
Yeah.
I love Megalodon.
Yeah, me too. Look at that, dude. That's Swamp Thing.
Let's see. Did Leonardo da Vinci hide aliens in his paintings?
Yes. Ooh. How did somebody figure that out?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. They got lucky.
Yeah.
They were sitting around stoned.
I was just going to say.
Playing with mirrors and we're like, dude, wait.
Dude, check this out.
Put that back. Hold on.
Da Vinci was on something, man.
Didn't he paint who painted the Immaculate Conception with the fucking spaceship?
Oh, that was you know what? I think that was Leonardo. Or was that Michelangelo? You talking about the one that's on the ceiling? Huh?
I don't know if it's on a ceiling or not. I don't know.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah. So it was painted in the 15th century by Domenico Ghirlandaio.
Really?
And the painting's called the Madonna.
The Madonna?
Mm-hmm.
Can you put a picture up of it?
The Madonna with the Saint. Yeah.
And it's got UFOs on it? You know what I did see, and it made me really laugh. I don't know why, because you know how you just see things sometimes different. Have you ever seen the carving of the light bulb inside the pyramid? where they're
the giant light bulb.
But okay, so everybody always had that one friend growing up that would take a baseball bat and he'd make it look like it was his wiener or anything, a broomstick. But if you look at that painting, it looks like that's what the guys. I could see some
those
Egyptian
Egyptians
guys
there.
being like, look at this. And like, no, we can't believe you put that in here, man.
Go on, man, carve it, hurry.
Dude, Pharaoh's gonna be so pissed.
I can't stand like this all day. Hurry up. Oh no, it's actually called The Annunciation with Saint Immedius by Carlo Crivelli.
You getting pictures or what?
Yeah, I'm trying here. Okay, I'm trying. They're not giving me anything good. Like, I want a nice size so it's not all fucking tiny for our viewers. All four of them.
We only got 4?
But they're hanging in there.
Come on,
Yeah.
guys. Thank you for being with us tonight. Oh, man. What was that?
Somebody's tummy was growling.
Uh-oh.
Not mine.
Are you saying it's me? Me?
No, I don't know. I guess this is the best we're gonna get. Golly.
I got that smooth ass painting in the back over there. It's got Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker up in it.
Fuck yeah.
And it's got Chewie. Chewie's an alien. Does it have Chewie? Yeah, it's got Chewie in there. Chewie's in there. Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Let's see.
All right.
Oh yeah, look at that. The one with the ray coming down.
Yeah, let's see. So yeah, this one right here. It's shooting a beam right at her head.
Yeah.
And I mean, it kind of just looks like a disc of clouds.
Yeah.
Now this one.
Oh, look at that.
This one is the baptism of Christ in the year 1710.
That's when God himself was like, hey, everybody, listen up. Can you hear me? You hear me over there? This is my son in whom I'm well pleased.
So I'm just going to shine some beams of light on him.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to lift him up. Don't freak out. And then one of them starts to go, he's like, I said, don't freak out.
Stop freaking out.
This is normal. You know what? I think we were kind of, I mean, you know, there was a lot of aggression back in the day too, but I think overall as a species, I think we're pretty cool back in the day. You know, when it came to that kind of stuff, aliens came and they were like, hey man, what's up?
Oh, yeah. Well,
I see you guys are doing fire now, huh? Yeah. Hey, you know what's really good to do with fire? You can cook this meat. Like what is that word? Cook? What do you mean?
yeah,
Check
cook
this out.
what?
Bring me that lamb over here. Okay. Freaking rips it right in half, throws it on
Filleting it up nice.
Yeah. And they're just blown away like
what?
God. Look at that.
Now you're going to cook it and flip it.
Mm-hmm.
The smells coming from that thing.
Give me those bushes over there. That's called rosemary. Put that over here. Bring that over here. Some thyme. Some salt. Oh man, can you imagine when they introduce salt to meat? Buddy. Unpolluted salt.
Yeah.
They were like, oh my God. And he's like, I know that. That's why they call me God.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Now listen, when I come back, I want some burnt offerings. We're just going to call them burnt offerings, all right? Burnt offerings? Yeah, stupid.
Yeah, stupid. So apparently,
Super Friends? Oh, dude, I love Super Friends.
So they've been prophesizing 9/11 in cartoons for decades before.
No way. Come on.
So Super Friends,
You're about to
1978.
blow my mind. Oh my God. Look at that.
The Goofy movie in 2000.
What does that say? 9/11.
9/11.
Oh, look at that. 1997. 9.
Let's hope Osama bin Laden doesn't know show tunes. God, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. Wait and see. Oh, you're stupid.
Well, you're stupider.
No, you're...
No way. Wow. 1994, Iron Man 94.
I didn't realize there were so many references.
Wow.
They've really
Didn't know
wanted to
that.
take them fucking towers down.
Yeah, they did not like them. Think it was a bad real estate investment?
No. That guy made out like a bandit on the insurance policy.
On the insurance, but when they were active towers, how hard was it to get companies in there?
Oh, man, I bet that place was fucking packed.
You think so?
From top to bottom.
You know, I've never thought about who worked in there. What companies were in there?
Shoot. I mean, I'll Google it. But
this could be interesting.
What companies did business out of the...
Hey, so according to my dad, this is El Dape folklore. We have a relative, I guess it would be a distant cousin, that works in the Pentagon, and they lost a coin flip the morning of 9/11, and they had to go get donuts from down the street. And while she was gone,
that's when it happened.
That's when the Pentagon got hit.
No
right
way.
Where she worked. Yep. That's what my dad said. But again, listen, my dad says a lot of things.
The luck of the Spanish.
I love you, Dad, but you know, sometimes.
Sometimes. All right. So I asked, what companies did business out of the World Trade Center towers in New York City before 2001? And again, it says,
none of your business.
Ezra, go the fuck to sleep and go to fucking bed. God, I can't get nothing out of this. Fucking Google.
Stick around here.
Please take my wife. I keep taking her, but she keeps finding her way back home. All right. So it says,
sorry.
World Trade Center complex housed a diverse range of companies with a strong presence in financial services.
Oh, really?
Like Cantor Fitzgerald, Morgan Stanley.
Oh, yeah.
And Aon.
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 Aon or Aon?
Oh, Aon. AON.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Now, there were government agencies, including the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey.
Ooh, okay.
U.S. Customs was there.
Okay.
Insurance, Empire Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
Whoa, they were there?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I wonder how many floors they occupied.
The complex also included the New York Stock Exchange, various media companies, and hotel and restaurant employees with International Union. So yeah, gang of motherfuckers were up in there.
Was the New York Stock Exchange like from the movies? Like, was that in the
like where they're all trading and I wonder.
Buy, sell.
Give me fucking. Let me see.
Where 1 minute you're sending your kids to college and the next you're bankrupt.
Yeah, it's it. Hiccups. Oh, so I think all that trading happens on Wall Street. 18 Broad Street.
Oh. Okay.
New York Stock Exchange, actually 11 Wall Street.
11
New York, New York. Yeah.
I mean, it had to be right down the street from there. No?
Unfortunately, I don't know New York layout for shit.
Yeah, I can't
the
remember.
boroughs and all that.
I've been down there. I mean, that's the lower Manhattan is where the towers were.
Yes, I don't know. But so no, I guess that day when the buildings came down, that it wasn't where they were doing all the fancy, hey, give me this, give me that ticket. And, fuck you, that's my sale, bitch.
Punching those tickets.
That's a lot
I think that still happens today, doesn't it? The floor still goes on today?
I would think so, yeah. I would think so.
I think they still do the whole physical
ring the bell and all that shit.
Ring the bell and all that. Because they have open market and then it closes.
I would hope so. I mean, it's a huge part of our economy.
Yeah.
So,
isn't that sort of the core of the economy right there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all the businesses and companies and with their shareholders and all that. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Trillions of dollars floating around in that motherfucker.
I know.
And destroy the Pentagon with one swift and deadly blow.
Ooh.
Wow. Ghostbusters even? What?
Ghostbusters to tower. We're coming in.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And I'm out of here.
What?
The towers are falling.
Yeah, Joseph got in on it? Oh, no way. Look at that.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh.
Okay, that's
the most realistic one right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's one that we would do. That would be our version.
Cookie Monster. Oh my god.
That G.I. Joe one was pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, huh?
Who used to write G.I. Joe cartoons?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hanna-Barbera? No, can't be Hanna-Barbera.
So, and that was in the 80s?
Yeah.
Okay, so Google has had it with me also. It says go to bed.
Go the fuck to bed.
You idiot. And then it says Buzz Dixon. Were written by various writers, including Buzz Dixon, who worked as a story editor for this series produced by Sun. I sure listened today. Sunbow Productions and Marvel Productions. So I wonder if that's Stan Lee.
Oh, wow.
What's heavily influenced the cartoon? Interesting.
I should make this our thumbnail.
That should be, yeah.
Journalism today. Chicken
Ralphie.
necks.
Ralphie. Such a simple kid. That's pretty crazy that the cartoons were doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those rabbit holes. Another rabbit hole to go down is Disney cartoons. With all their subliminal shit that they would. You never heard any of those things about like a lot of sexual stuff?
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
That they throw in there. A lot of subliminal messaging, always with the princesses not having parents and parents dying, and it's always
tragic.
Has that effect to it. It's like, oh my god,
marrying very young.
Yeah,
I always thought that was a little bit of a thing. They're 18 and they're looking for Prince Charming. And Disney owns like the whole Star Wars franchise, lock, stock, and barrel, right? They own them all.
Say that again?
Doesn't Disney own the whole entire Star Wars franchise, lock, stock, and barrel?
Yeah.
So they bought everything from George Lucas.
Bought all that shit.
Are they going to redo the last 3 movies or no? Did they scratch that idea?
I haven't heard anything about it. If, for the love of God, please just leave it alone. Stop.
Just leave it?
Just leave it alone.
They were so good, though.
Hey, man. Holy shit. Look at this. This is breaking.
What?
They got him. That's who it was.
Oh, man.
Okay, folks. Hear me out.
Yeah. Before you rush to judgment.
Oh, man. That's brutal, too. Come on, man. Ooh. They were only spit on one time and shit.
It's not bad.
I'd say.
I call that a good trip.
Yeah, and you were out there for 2 weeks?
Only one time.
And you only got spat on once? That's a victory.
He didn't mention his food, though. How many times did his food get spat in?
You wouldn't know. Right?
Should have been checking.
You know how much fucking spit I've eaten? I don't even know. But over the years that I've been to...
How about that rabbit hole? Go down that rabbit hole.
Every time I'm into a fast food restaurant with my brother, I know at least.
Right. Right.
All right, so hear me out. If you're watching right now, okay? Because you could be one of those 4 watching. But when you show up and you roll up into a drive-through, and they're like, "Okay, welcome to Burger King. Can I take your order?" Yeah, fuckface.
Right.
What I want is we get a Whopper. Do you want cheese on that? Did I say with fucking cheese? No, I didn't say with cheese. So no. And can I finish now? Can I finish my order? Or are you going to keep interrupting me?
You can hear them in the background going.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So then after he's done talking to him like that for 5 whole minutes, he turns to me. All right, what do you want?
What? I'm buying.
I'm like, nothing. I'm good. I don't want nothing, man. But you just said you were hungry like 10 minutes ago. I know I was hungry, and now all of a sudden I'm not hungry.
Yeah. Now I lost my appetite.
Or fuck it, pull around to the front and I'll walk in. I'll walk in order.
And apologize first. I'm terribly sorry about that.
Oh shit.
Where it should be, hey guys, if you're not busy or if you're doing something, you can just tell me and I'll just leave. But if you have a Whopper meal ready, that'd be great. I'll take whatever drink you give. It's fine. Whatever you have available, and fries, whatever size. I don't care. Just
I'm not picky.
Thank you so much for being here tonight, and thank you for your service. And you guys are great. You guys are amazing. Can I tip you? Are you allowed to have tips? Great. I'll be right around.
Oh man.
Yeah, you have to be on your P's and Q's with those people.
Yeah, dude. So you learn that early on in life. When you go to restaurants, when you eat fast food, I talk to those motherfuckers like they're my boss.
Right.
All the thing that you just said. May I please have a number 8? And they're like, yeah, what size you want? A large, please. What you want for the drink? High C, is that okay? Is high C okay? I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Oh, okay, well, then high C, please. It's like why are you ordering like a bitch?
Mm-hmm. And you know what, buddy?
Hey, yo, spit in this fucking Peckerwood's food.
Yeah. You know what, buddy? If you're hungry, go ahead and get something on me. Go ahead. You get yourself a number 10. I don't care. Whatever. Just put it on my tab. I got you.
Yeah, I ain't fucking.
Even at restaurants, man. I don't do that shit at restaurants, man. Even a sit-down restaurant. How is everything? Great.
Awesome.
I don't like it.
Right. No, everything's yeah, everything's great. Fantastic. Because you don't want to. Can you imagine doing the fucking refry?
No.
My steak is cold. Can you reheat the? No, babe. Nope. Her steak is not cold. It's just fucking fine.
We'll take it home and nuke it. Okay.
Yeah. Steak is fine.
We'll take it home and nuke it.
Look, if it's cold, we'll just order another fucking steak, okay?
Yeah, that's better. It's better just to do that. It's not like they're going to do anything. Oh, they're going to do something to it. It's going to roll around on that nasty-ass floor.
Oh, I had my damn microphone on the wrong thing the whole fucking time.
Really?
Oh, my God. So I sound different now?
No, you sounded normal.
Because with the voice changer thing that I got, the timbre in my voice changed.
Really?
And I didn't like it, so I wanted to turn it off. I forgot I did this whole fucking show. That's what happens when you got a live show and you're doing it on the fly.
It's all right. You know what? And I forgot to mess with my camera. Am I in 1080?
It looks good. I don't know if you're in 1080 though, but
can I check?
I think so. If you go to your settings.
Oh yeah, it's there. It's good. All right.
Well, hell yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was.
We went around the horn.
I only got fired twice tonight. It's not bad.
Just the once.
Well, it's once, yeah. One continual.
The second time was a joke. But the first time I took you off, I was for real.
You're in timeout.
You're on timeout. Can I mute your microphone from here?
Can you?
I think so.
No way.
Yeah.
Because you're the host.
So yeah, so if shit ever goes down,
you can
I just hit that mute button, put it like this, and we're off.
John's on an extended bathroom break for right now. I'll let you know when he comes comes back from the bathroom.
Well, I guess we would say be nice to each other, but you fuckers won't listen.
You do not listen, but just in case you are listening, please be cordial, be nice to each other.
Yeah, have some respect. Have
We're
some fucking respect out
all
there.
part of the human race. Try to remember that before you just try to roundhouse somebody verbally.
Yeah. Like, let's not pretend like it's not already checkmate. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all on a train together. I want you to imagine we're on a metaphysical train.
Yes.
To a camp that we're all going to.
That
We're all
sounds
going
fun.
on it
That
together.
sounds nice.
See,
will
the
there
thing
be
is
canoeing
that,
there?
No.
Oh.
No.
There will be outdoor.
No yoga.
Damn.
But there will be plenty of outdoor activities. But we're all riding on the train together. So like the fact that we're bickering in the car, it's hot. We're all packed in there like sardines. We're all kind of pissed off.
Yeah.
We don't need to make the trip worse by arguing with each other. We need to try to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
What we're trying to do. So on top of being nice to one another, start learning how to start planting, tomato plants and
oh yeah, good idea.
Peppers and get a couple boxes with some dirt and stick some potatoes in there and just water it once or twice a week. And in 6 months, you're going to have potatoes coming out of your ears. Start preparing, folks. Start preparing. And we all do it by taking that first step. And again, be nice. Until next time. Have a good weekend.
Good night, everybody.